Yo, what's happening, baby? This is the Flaming Sword Musing, and I'm Musing. I've always been the type to like play hands off when it comes to, like other people's things. Like, how can I say it? To me, your move is your move. If you hitting a lick, that's your lick. If you invite me around to partake in that lick, I have no expectations outside of the expectations that I was given when we made that agreement. I'm not gonna, and if the lick doesn't play out to my satisfaction, I'm just not gonna do it anymore. I've never been one to be covetous of things that people built for themselves, I've never been one to like enter into a person's circle and start messing around with his sister or his girlfriend's sister or, anything too close to his home. I've never been one to get down with a person on a situation and just decide what I want out the deal. People out here work hard to do the things that they want to do and put themselves in a position that is suitable for their lives. And it's kind of weird to me when people look at what's going on in another person's life and decides that they want that life. I'm finna jack him for his car. Me, myself, personally, I don't care what kind of car it is. It could be a Rolls Royce. My mentality is that car ain't nowhere near as fly as it would be if I was in it. So it don't even count in my eyes. I give people their credit where credit's due. And I keep it pushing, because that's their credit. I don't want nothing nobody got. I just want the opportunities to build and create my own, because I don't feel that what other people have would be as valid for me as it would be if I did it myself. So when I see guys out there, nut hugging on cats because they got money, it just doesn't impress me. I can't really work up the nerve, in my eyes, it's nerve. I can't work up the nerve to, look at something that somebody else got going on, look at somebody else woman, look at somebody else hustle, anything that somebody else got going on, and say and even fix my mind to think that belongs with me, or I deserve that more than the next person, or something like that, because I had a situation where, somebody came for something that they wanted inside of my circle. And, I warned them. I was like, yo, bro, you do not want to mess with old girl. And how do I know? Because she's in my circle. I know her. If you want to walk into my circle, please walk into my circle acting as I would act. Because if you come in acting the way that you're going to act, you're going to burn my circle. You know what I'm saying? And, that prophecy became true, My circle got burnt. And that's something that I, resent to the depths. I mean, on a level, I don't resent it on a level of I want to do something about it. But I do resent it on the level of ain't nobody getting close to me no more. People always talk about how I'm secretive and walk to my own drum and do my own thing and people can't figure me out. And that's why. Because individuals here aren't men. They're still in that childhood, boyhood state, so the only thing they know how to do is go after something that they see somebody else with. And that's the shape of the world nowadays. People ain't out here building nothing for themselves, man. They looking at the builders and waiting for the builders to build just enough where they see something that they can get out of it. And they're going to waste the work that you put in just to acquire what they think they see out of it. You know? Or, you know what I'm saying? On the other hand, they would try to take what you got going on and incorporate it into what endeavor they got going on. And basically what happens is that, you know, your endeavor doesn't become your endeavor anymore, it becomes something else. But and the goals of your endeavor ends up being usurped and warped and twisted and put somewhere else. So basically what I'm trying to say, you know what I mean, is that there are people out here who are building. There are people out here who has goals, ambitions, and vision. And those are the people that are endangered right now. You know, not the people, not the predators, not the scavengers, not the bottom of the barrel scrapers and the low-hanging fruit eaters, but the builders, the creators, the people who actually put in work to make sure that a vision comes through. You have to be careful, because there are much more people out there who are just sitting around watching you put in your work and just waiting till what you've been working on is good enough for them to come after. And it's gonna be wasted. Like the situation with bro, man. Come on, man, that was waste. It was useless and it was waste. And so you gotta keep these scavengers and these covetous schemers at arm's length, because the simple fact of the matter is there are people out there, and these are the people that I'm speaking about when artists that I'm talking about. I guess I went too far with what I was, but there are people out there who sometimes, in order for, you know, for them, all you have to do is meet them. You know? All you have to do is meet them and allow them to attach themselves to you. And they're gonna bring you a downfall, because that's just how they're built. You know what I mean? They're not equipped to propel you forward, because they don't know how to propel themselves forward. They don't respect anything that you've built, because they're not builders. You know, it's easier to tear something down than it is to build it. And a lot of people get their points from the chaos and the messes that they make, more than from anything that they build. Not points, personal points, vindication. You know what I'm saying? Not because they were able to build something, but because they were able to take somebody else down. Because they were able to bring an L to somebody else's life. And a lot of times that be the issue, like, yo, this individual is here and he's situated, or she's situated, this person is situated in your situation, and you go from expecting a W to knowing that you're going to get an L, and the only thing you can do is decide whether you want it to be an uppercase L or a lowercase L. And that individual that's in your life, whatever he got out of it, it's not nothing. The main thing about it is that you took an L. So, you really need to be careful and comfortable around the people that you just even allow to attach yourselves to you for any reason nowadays, because there are no builders. There are no creators. There is no vision going on here. There's something else going on. That what I believe is going on is that people are living the rapture. You know what I mean? People are living the judgment that God rendered, and they just can't break out of it. You live your life, and I'll discuss it later on, but in like the Bible and the Quran, them steps of apocalypse, them steps of the downfalls of civilizations, the first step is usually we sent our prophet to you and y'all killed them, and the next step becomes we sealed their hearts so that they can't receive the message. You know what I mean? And a lot of people out here a vision of, godliness and divine attributes and trying to move in that direction. You have to understand that a lot of hearts are sealed. And a lot of the people who you want to recruit to become a part of your vision, their hearts have actually been sealed and the message is not going to reach them. So the only thing that they're going to bring to you is that which is sealed in their hearts. That covetousness, that envy, that destructive tendency to destroy things instead of build. These things are trapped in these people's hearts. Just like me, myself, I feel like that I've been trying to pursue in my life is trapped in my heart. I feel like I'm trapped on my course. Like, I feel like my heart has been locked as well. I don't feel like the world, nature, will not give me anything other than that which is locked in my heart. So a lot of times I'll be trying to do stuff that go against my character, and nature will tell me, yo, nope. And I feel like it's the same way with those whose hearts have been closed and sealed up with unrighteous stuff in it. I feel like the world is going to give them and accommodate them in their negative endeavors and suits in life, because that's the judgment. So, like I said, everybody who wants to work and create and do something and move in certain directions, you really have to be careful about the people that you have around you. You have to understand that, you may be being targeted for something that you consider regular. You know what I'm saying? You might be driving down the street in a car. You might be dressed nice. You might think that stuff regular, but there's somebody who's watching you with wickedness sealed into their heart. And nature is going to give them what they want, just like it's going to give you what you want. So you need to understand that sometimes the people around you are not even equipped to be any different, and they never will be. Treat them accordingly. I hope y'all got something out of this. This is Calm Seeing Khan. Flaming sword unsheathed. Be blessings and be blessed. One.